Is anyone else getting that old weird feeling about how some politicians, media, and others are using the term new normal? This is actually going to be a short one. Sometimes I say these when I'm recording these shorties, and then it's like, 20 minutes later, I have to come back and edit out the short. This is going to be a short one. So I think actually recording some of them, I actually even stopped saying this is going to be a short one until I actually finish the thing. I would start off thinking it's a short one, but this one, despite this little digression at the start, it is going to be a short one. What I'm talking about here with the new normal is something that is not going to be that short. It seems that some of the things that have occurred post this pandemic are being considered to be a new normal. It's not going to last as short as you think. Yes, we might have this shutdown. We might ease this shutdown. We might give you permission to go out again. We might give you permission, like I saw in one article, it was like Switzerland allows grandparents to hug their children under 10 because children under 10 can't get this anymore. Like, wait, whoa. Should the grandparents go and run and hug their little Sophia and little Liam? Should they panic and wait? It's their birthday tomorrow. They're about to turn 10, and no, we have to hug. We have to get the hugs before them. Is that the thing? And even worse than that, this whole situation where people are now thinking they have permission by these people to just breathe without something covering their face, covering their mouth and nose. They have permission to go outside from these people. They have things that they were doing that they just normally used to do that now a lot of people will think we were granted permission to do these basic things in our lives that were normal. We have to accept certain levels of tracking. We have to accept certain limitations for the greater good, for our greater good. This is the new normal. What is the new normal after this? No. First of all, what is normal? What do you define as normal? I don't necessarily consider too much things to be normal. Normal is just what enough people do, right? If everybody all of a sudden woke up tomorrow and 95% of us just turned purple for some reason, then would that be considered normal? How long would it take for that to be the new normal? Is it just something that depends on how it happened? Let's say everybody is poisoned. Let's say everybody is spraying themselves with something. Does that make it the new normal? Or is it still normal to just be a human being that's born with whatever melanin content your skin has and just have that sort of pigmentation? When people talk about, let's be natural, let's get one with nature, what is normal about nature? When people say humans are destroying the world, we're destroying Mother Earth, this is a punishment for humans for what we've done. Do you know what's normal? Viruses are normal. There are issues about where this particular virus came from, and even if it was in a lab, I don't think it was actually human engineered. It could have been tinkered with, but they're tinkering with things that are naturally occurring. When people talk about the damage that humans are doing, I'm like, no. If a beaver builds a dam, why do you consider that normal, just part of nature? But then if a human builds a Hoover Dam, all of a sudden that's artificial and destructive to nature. It's like, no, humans are just using things that are in nature and altering them and organizing in a way that's more beneficial to them. That is a normal thing for life forms to do. Certain life forms are just a lot more capable than other life forms. So I'm not going to sit here and be one of those people who say, nothing ever changes. The only constant in the world is change, besides this last statement about change. So things will change. But what will change? When people speak about this new normal, I am curious about the people saying it and what they are proposing after it. How new are the actual changes? In most of these cases, they don't want any new places for you to actually get the information and answers for the actual new problems that we are facing as a human species, as a human society, as a global human society. They're looking at the old people that were normally in charge. Let's just give them another chance. Just listen to us. Let's just go to these normal processes. Just let us do more of what we normally did, and then things will all of a sudden be new and better for you. And no. That stuff is completely suspect. This new normal thing is suspicious as all hell's to be said. I don't like the new normal. I got my eyes on you, you new normalers out there. I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to be over here talking in my own little small corner of the information sphere in the world, and hopefully some of you can join me on it. I posted this out, and some people actually noticed this as well. Let me know when you've heard the new normal thing. It's been kind of suspect to you, or do you think I'm making this up? Because what I'm seeing is that people in general, a lot of people seem to agree or think that if you have less human involvement, less human control, that is normal or natural. But when it comes to human society, when it comes to states, they think it's normal to have a lot more human actual involvement in making decisions and controlling things. No, I want individualism. I want liberty. I want people to be free to make decisions for themselves. What I'm noticing when I hear people talk about this is they're just selling us more of the old abnormal in this packaging as the new normal. Let me know what you think. Like if you liked what I was saying. Dislike if you dislike. Share this if you think this is good information. Also, links below to the merchandise store. And there's also one-time donations on PayPal. Much appreciated, but already have enough appreciation for you just coming and listening and subscribing and hitting that notification bell if it's capable. I'm going to keep posting regular content. Hope you're doing as well as it can be, all things considered in your life. Till next time, goodbye.